Are you in two minds about whether a wellness retreat is right for you? Perhaps you've seen my advertising or been on my website and you're just not sure whether it's the right fit for you. Perhaps you're concerned about the finances or the time that it will take, or even whether you'll actually get the results that you're hoping to get. Maybe you've never been on a retreat before and you've absolutely no idea what happens. But you know what? That's absolutely fine, and I totally get it. I really do. And that is why I wanted to record this video today, just to give you the opportunity to get to know me a little bit better, to hear a little bit about what we do on a retreat, and then for you to make a decision based upon what is right for you. And I 100% trust that whoever is meant to come on a retreat with me will be there. I don't need to do a hard sell on you, but I do need to explain to you so that you have an understanding of what it is that I offer, and therefore you can make the right choice for you. So first of all, if you are interested in a retreat, what happens? Well, we'll set up a call. So you and I would have a 45 to an hour phone call, a 45 minute to an hour phone call, where we ask each other questions. So I ask you about your wellness journey, what it is that you want to achieve. You can ask me anything you want about me, my business, or the retreats. And it gives us a chance to get to know each other a little bit better, but also to decide whether it's right for you. You know, whether working with me vibes with you, resonates with you. And I'll also be deciding whether you're the right fit for a retreat with me, because I'm not just going to sell a retreat to anybody and anybody can come along. You need to be in that right headspace and ready to be working on yourself, ready to be interacting with the other 5 ladies on the retreat to make sure that you get the best experience. And my entire mission on a retreat is to give you the best week of your life. I am available to you for 24/7 when we're on a retreat, and I will do my utmost to make sure that you have the best time. But if you are not in the right headspace, no matter what we do, it's not going to be right for you. So it's so important when we do this pre-retreat call. So say you decide you want to go on retreat after the call. Well, then I start to build the content of the retreat based on the information that you've given me, along with the information the other ladies have given me. And it blows my mind how there is always similarities between all the people that attend. It just is always the most divinely perfect fit. So the content of the coaching is built around that. Now, when we're on retreat, we do coaching every day. We do group wellness coaching, and I'm also available for one-to-one conversations, as much as little as you need while we're away. We'll also be doing day trips, so we'll be going out and about and visiting things, and those trips are in line with the purposes of what we're coaching, the things that you want to be working on. So there's no point us going to visit, I don't know, a food market, talking about food if you've got it completely down pat on the food that you're eating. That's just going to be a waste of time. So what we do is we build those trips around what is needed by everybody, but they're also fun and they're enjoyable and a way for you to see the sights and the sounds and experience the cultures and the wonderful things from the countries that we visit. And the country that I choose to host a retreat is always a country that resonates for whatever reason at that time. It just feels like I'm drawn to host a retreat in that place. And it's usually an environment where it's sunny and warm and relaxing. And that gives us the base for a really relaxing stay. And that then moves me on to the accommodation. So I hire properties. Instead of going to a hotel or to a retreat centre, I'll hire a villa or a house where we have this property all to ourselves. We've got a team of staff that are there to support us, including a chef, to make sure that you feel nurtured, cared for, and incredibly safe and relaxed while we're away, because that is so important. If you didn't feel all of those things when you're away, then you're not going to be able to open up and be able to let go of the things that are perhaps holding you back. You need to be able to feel that you are cocooned in this environment of security and safety. It's almost like being in Disneyland for a week. We're in our own little bubble of nurturing, if you like. So it's always a certain level of luxury, shall we say, about the properties to make sure that you get the best time. Now, every day we'll be doing some form of exercise or movement of the body. And again, that's dependent on the ladies that come and what they need. So we'll always be doing yoga, we'll be doing maybe walking, we might be doing an exercise class, whatever it is that people need, this is what we will be doing. There will be elements of healing and healing therapies. So we'll be doing Reiki, for example, or massage. And just some of those things like meditation or mindfulness practices, they're just the things that are going to help you on your wellness journey. And again, in line with what you need. There will be loads of time for you when you're away as well. Whether you want to lie in the sun lounger by the pool, you want to go to the beach, or just read a book in the shade, whatever you want to do. It's your week away, it's your retreat. I'm not militant about it. I don't go around banging a gong at 6 o'clock in the morning and saying, you must do this. It's your trip. It really is important that you are able to find the time for yourself, because you have all the answers inside you already. It's not about me telling you, you must do this. It's about me helping you to peel back those layers, to find your true wellness and the things that make you feel great and to thrive. Talking of thriving, the food that we eat is also very clean and very, very healthy. It's always in line with what we're of the country that we're in. So we're not going to import foods from the UK if we're over in Australia, for example. It's the food that grows naturally into that country, and it's healthy and good for us. There are elements of restriction in the food that we're eating too, because the whole purpose is to really cleanse while we're away. It's not a detox as such, but it's healthy, wholesome foods that by the end of that week you are going to feel amazing. But we do discuss the food elements before you go away, so you will have a very clear understanding of what we will and we won't be eating, and also gives me the opportunity to understand what it is that you like and you dislike. So that is a very brief overview of what happens on a retreat, the sort of things that we do, the kind of, it's not a criteria, but the things that are important for you to understand about deciding whether a retreat is right for you and whether you'd be the right fit for a retreat. So the next stage is, if you are interested, then please do get in touch. I mean, I'm more than happy to have a conversation with you, whether it's email, by phone, by Skype, whether you just want to drop me a message on Facebook, whatever helps you. I'm here to answer your questions.